to market with sunshine, and we will be more than happy to take that.
Yeah, and the weather looked very English over there. Did you see
did.
that? This big sweatshirts and fog, and that's their summer. It's been our summer recently, but we're finally able to break out of it today and see some sunshine. We do have a couple of clouds bubbling up, and we'll see more of those into the afternoon compared to the first half of the day. But look, some sun, dry, nothing on the radar, so that's a big win compared to where we've been over the last few weeks. Pattern-wise, temperatures are nothing crazy here. I mean, actually still below average. We should be about 75 in Portland. We probably won't get there today. Upper 60s and some low 70s away from the coastline. And then it's warmest as you head across northern Maine. I think that'll be the case again tomorrow. The most consistent sunshine farthest away from the ocean influence. Orono sitting at 73 degrees right now. None of this is extraordinary. So strictly speaking, for this time of the year, we're below average temperatures. Sure, we're seeing a little sun, but it's just in the context of this pattern, I think today is a nice break, and we're trying to get another one in here tomorrow. So the rest of today looks good. Onshore flow produces some fog tonight, especially after midnight along the coastline. That'll continue through the first few hours of tomorrow. Then we burn it off, and we have a nice late morning through the middle of the day. Temperatures move into the 70s, mid 70s, even some low 80s across Aroostook County especially. But we do get some clouds coming in the afternoon, and this is part of that disturbance that kind of bulldozes through the ridge. We talked about this yesterday, and you can see those clouds moving in over southern and western Maine prior to sunset. Even an isolated sprinkle is possible around sunset and through the evening on Thursday night over southern Maine. And then we just end up with additional cloud cover on Friday and maybe a late shower around. So that day, Friday, doesn't look as good as it did on Monday, but we talked about that yesterday, that there was just a little degrading of the pattern. I think mostly, though, we stay dry until at least Saturday. Then we see pop-up showers and storms. So the high is there, but it's not in a perfect position. We'd rather it be here-ish. And so that allows this moisture to kind of work its way in and give us a chance for that late shower on Friday. And then a front is nearby over the weekend. It's not terrible, though, especially Saturday. I think the first half of the day is probably fairly cloudy, but it's warm, it's sticky, it feels summery, and then we see pop-up thunderstorms in the afternoon, and we do showers and storms again on Sunday, and then here's a big old trough to our west that will slide in for next week, which means, generally, a continuation of this pattern. So the stickiness is something I think you'll notice because we haven't had a whole lot of it this summer so far. It starts really on Friday. Saturday and Sunday are quite sticky, mid 60s for the dew point to up to 70, which is where you'll notice it. And we talked last night about, it's not your imagination, it really has been this bad in June. This is all the days in green with at least a trace or more of rain. So the 11th was nice. Other than that, we're kind of back into it. Showers and storms again into early to mid next week. And Brian, I've gotten a lot of questions about this. What's happening? Like, why? Basically, it's just that there's a big trough in the east. And as long as that's there, our weather is going to be generally unsettled. Meanwhile, there's a big heat wave going on in the central part of the country.
Exactly. It is definitely summer in other parts of the country.
Just not here.
All right. We'll see if the change comes our way. Keith, thanks.